Here, you can be your best. The best train here. Learn here. Succeed here. Perform here. Win here. Thrive here. Itawamba Community College. The best start here.
Why settle for a checking account that just holds your money? Renaissance Rewards Extra gives you so much more. Like savings at more than 400,000 retailers, 24/7 roadside assistance, a cell phone protection plan worth up to $400, $25 in ATM fee refunds per monthly cycle, and a great interest rate when you meet 3 easy qualifications. Get extra today at rewardsextra.com. Renaissance Bank, understanding you. Member FDIC.
Good afternoon and welcome to this week's edition of the ICC Hour here on Super Talk Mississippi. I'm Adam Gore, and as always, I appreciate you guys taking time out of your Tuesday afternoon to join us for the show. And as always, the ICC Hour is being presented to you by our friends over at Renaissance Bank.
Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Make the right call for 24/7 roadside assistance and sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking today.
We're going to continue our look into our spring sports this week as we focus on the ICC tennis teams later in the show. We'll talk with a pair of key sophomores on both the Lady Indians and Indian squads, along with head coach Michael Metz about the upcoming season. But before we do that, we're going to jump into an ICC Spotlight being brought to you by the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
Our first ICC Spotlight is going to focus on Amelia Hatch, who was selected as the Conference Women's Basketball Player of the Week for her performances against Coahoma, where she had a triple-double, scoring a career-high 18 points while grabbing 10 rebounds and dishing out 10 assists in the win. And she followed up that great performance with 8 points and 8 assists in a road win over East Central. Lee Adams had a chance to catch up with Amelia to talk about the honor.
Amelia, big day for you being named Conference Player of the Week. Just talk about what that means to you.
I'm blessed, first off, and I wouldn't be able to do that without my teammates. And it's a good feeling, but we still got hard work. We still got work to do, and hard work does pay off.
All right, talk a little bit about your week last week, though, and the big week you had picking up the triple-double and the win against Coahoma.
Well, we just worked hard as a team, so my stats wouldn't come if it weren't for my teammates, so.
Our other ICC Spotlight focuses on sophomore softball player Madison Jenkins. You heard her here last week talking about getting ready for the upcoming season. Well, this past Friday, she signed with the Delta State softball program to continue her career after ICC. The All-American pitcher helped ICC earn the regular season conference championship as a freshman when she finished with a record of 15-1 and a 1.93 ERA. Again, Lee Adams caught up with Madison Jenkins to talk about signing with Delta State.
Coach, big day for your program with Madison signing with Delta State. Just talk about Madison, what she's meant to the program here, and what she's going to take to the next level.
You know, Madison's just the ultimate competitor. I mean, you know what you're going to get. She's consistent every day in practice. You know, being a dual player, being a pitcher, you know, All-American last year as a pitcher, but also can hit and play first base. I mean, it's just like signing 2 players in one. You know, we're excited to have another kid going on the next level, but she's going to bring it every day, and she's going to be very successful on that level.
Big day for you, signing to continue your career at Delta State. Just talk about what this day means to you.
Yeah, I've played softball for a while, and I've worked really hard at it, and I spent a lot of time doing this sport and put my heart into it, and it means a lot, and I couldn't do it without my teammates and my coaches here at ICC, and even my coaches and my teammates that I've played with since I was 10 years old.
All right, well, I know you got one more season left with us here at Fulton, but Just talk about what ICC has meant to you over these last 2 years.
I've loved it here for the past 2 years, and I'm really excited to finish strong with my team. We've worked up really hard over the past 2 years. I've grown into an even better athlete and person in general, and I've learned a lot of good and bad lessons. The girls that I've met here, they're special, and they'll always have a special place in my heart, and I have a huge place in my heart for Coach Kirk and Coach Lawson, and they do everything for us and they make it happen, and I'm so thankful that I was able to come here and play and get better and grow as a person and a player.
Are you a high school senior still undecided about your college choice? Then make plans to visit ICC for February Fridays, where you can meet with staff members about scholarship opportunities, housing options, financial aid, and everything else you need to know to become a member of the ICC family. Campus tours will be available, and participants will receive a free t-shirt while supplies last. Email go2ICC, that's GO2 ICC at iccms.edu for more information or to register today.
Why settle for a checking account that just holds your money? Renaissance Rewards Extra gives you so much more. Like savings at more than 400,000 retailers, 24/7 roadside assistance, a cell phone protection plan worth up to $400, $25 in ATM fee refunds per monthly cycle, and a great interest rate when you meet 3 easy qualifications. Get extra today at rewardsextra.com. Renaissance Bank, understanding you. Member FDIC.
Slices and sticks. Half pepperoni pizza?
Half Italian cheese sticks.
This is more about the pizza.
No, it's more about the cheese sticks.
Pizza!
Sticks!
Walk in and walk out at Little Caesars with hot and ready slices and sticks from 4 to 8 p.m. Pizza, pizza.
Sticks!
Why is the thin crust of Little Caesars Thin Crust Pizza hiding under all that cheese and pepperoni? It's shy. Hello, Little Crust. Get a Little Caesars large thin crust pizza with extra cheese and the most pepperoni, all at the nation's best price of just $6.49.
Pizza, pizza.
My name is Kent Lewis. I run the welding program here at ICC. If you're out there looking for a good career, don't know what you want to do, we can take you in 1 year and we can turn you into a welder. We start off learning how to stick weld, and we end up with TIG welding. When you leave here, you will have the skills necessary to be hired by a local manufacturing company or a construction company. Most start out at anywhere from $15 to $18 an hour and top out around $28 in this area. The industry is looking for people who don't mind getting out and getting dirty, hard workers, self-motivated. You've got to push yourself every day to be the best that you can be. It's a very physical job. It's hot during the summer, cold during the winter, but you get well compensated for that. The way I like to structure my class, I really like a lot of hands-on, getting dirty. In the morning times when you come in my class, we'll go to our welding booths and we'll practice our skills. After dinner, we focus a lot on projects. Just take, for instance, this box blade right here. It came in and it was tore all to pieces, and you can see now we've completely rebuilt it. It's ready to go back out and make a living again. As I told you in my introduction, I've been welding for 32 years. It's something that I get up every morning. I can't wait to get to work to strike an arc. It has provided very well for me and my family. I've raised 3 kids and paid a house off by getting out there every day. It's something that I enjoy doing. It's a skill that not everyone can do, and if you can master it, you can be very well paid.
Playing on tour takes years of dedication, hours of practice, focused precision, and nerves of steel. That's how you become great at the game, but not how you should bank. That's why Allie Ewing chose Renaissance Bank. Their easy-to-use app makes banking a breeze, no matter where she is. Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small-town dealership, small-town prices.
They say Diet Coke is a mom's drink. Well, you copied her jeans, her spin, her shoes, her scrunchie, and whether you realize it or not, her music. Now, copy her drink. Drink what your mama gave you.
Hey, honey, could you do this? Today tastes like staying in. And it never tasted this good.
Are you a high school senior still undecided about your college choice? Then make plans to visit ICC for February Fridays, where you can meet with staff members about scholarship opportunities, housing options, financial aid, and everything else you need to know to become a member of the ICC family. Campus tours will be available, and participants will receive a free t-shirt while supplies last. Email go2ICC, that's GO2 ICC at iccms.edu for more information or to register today. And welcome back to the ICC Hour here on Super Talk Mississippi 101.9 FM. We're going to be joined by Josh Gamble. We're going to talk about some of our career pathways over at the Belden Center. And Josh, before we get started, man, how's it going?
Oh, man, it's going pretty good. Just getting back in the swing of things. So having a good time over here at Belden.
Well, you guys are getting back in the swing of things in a big way with all the career pathways going on right now. Well, one of the new ones you're starting is called the Google IT Support Certificate. Kind of break down what that is for our listeners.
Okay, yeah, so that is a new one. Just kind of a background on that. What we looked at our pathways, and we're always trying to come up with good ideas. Hey, what are some offerings that we can throw out there that are going to be beneficial to our students? And so we realized that we were fairly light on the technology side of things, and so we started looking into ways that we can improve that. And Google IT support is something that came to our minds, and we did a little research on that and decided that we wanted to work with Google. So it's in collaboration with Google is what it is. They're providing the content for us. We implemented that. We integrated that with our learning management system, which is Canvas. So the Google IT support is going to be 100% fully online. You will have an instructor that, just like if you were an ICC credit program, you have an instructor to help you go through the process. If you have any questions, if you're getting hung up, you'll have support there, but it's just going to be fully online. The purpose of it is Google, we're here about work shortages, right? So they need people that are in these positions. This is entry-level IT type support work that you can come up with. There's places in our area that are going to need people like this. Any place that you go to work, ICC, you have computers, so you're going to need somebody that can troubleshoot things and learn how to fix different problems and everything. So that's a big thing. But then also there's so much remote work going on right now too, that we're hopeful that, if there's something that you can't get a job here in Tupelo or the surrounding area, then maybe you can find some remote work with that.
I know it's about a 16-week course, and you suggest typically committing about 10 to 15 hours per week on this. So it's kind of self-paced, but it's something that could fit your schedule if you're working now, or if, you may have, only time at night to work, on this. So this is something that is self-paced. And I think a lot of people need to realize that self-paced is kind of the new thing coming now. So it really helps them fit their schedule.
Yeah, that's right. It is perfect for somebody that is working, maybe somebody that's even taking some other classes or something. It is self-paced, so you can kind of go at it as you can. The thing that we're trying to do, so this is new, so we're going to a trial run this go around. It is going to be self-paced. 16 weeks is kind of going to be the cap of what we say. There's 5 different modules within the course of Google IT, and we're going to open those modules about every 2 weeks. So if you work through those and you're getting done before everyone else, you can work through and you could potentially be done in 10 weeks or so. So we're trying to make it where we don't want to hold anybody back, but we want to give people enough time to be able to, if they need it, to focus in and be able to complete the class.
Yeah, kind of one of those situations where sometimes life happens and you need a little extra time. Now, the fee for it is $75. That's tuition and fee, but there is some assistance available. Is that correct?
Well, so all right, the way that we're running it is actually, I think we changed it. It is going to be actually $80. But it's what we're doing is it's an introductory fee, right? So this is the first time that we're offering this. We wanted people to come in, wanted to sign up, we wanted to take it. So we're offering it right now, $80. So trying to get people in the door so we can get people through this first go round. And there could be some assistance with it as well. But what we're looking at doing is if you pay your $80 and then you stick with it, you complete the class, and there will be an opportunity there for some type of incentive on the back end to kind of almost like a reimbursement. So you won't get an actual cash or a check, but maybe like a gift card worth that $80 to kind of quote unquote reimburse you for the class there.
I got you. So what's some of the things they can do after getting this certificate? Like what's that next step on being able to build on this opportunity?
Right. So, Google does a good job, and it's really important to note that you go through, you get the curriculum, and Google has designed this curriculum. We're just we're helping and get that out to people. We have an instructor that's going to help you with that. But what they also do, they have I guess for lack of a better term, a job bank too. So they have job postings from all over the place that they'll put you, you'll have access to. So you'll be able to look at those. So that's the next step, right? So you could either, if you're looking to go straight into employment, entry-level IT type jobs, or if you wanted to keep going on, we have some great 2-year programs here at ICC with computer programming, computer networking. You may choose to go on to a 4-year school and go to some of their computer classes, but this will let you get your foot in the door, make sure that it's something you want to do, and just get some good experience with it as well.
Well, if somebody wants to learn more about this or maybe have a few questions, who do they need to contact? Can they contact you, or can they just come by the Belden Center?
Both. They can contact me. I can give them all the information they need. Again, my name is Josh Gamble. My phone number is 662-407-1569. You can call me anytime, or you can just come to the Belden Center. Anybody, if you walk in the door, anybody there will be glad to help you.
All right. Now, I know you say you got yesterday and today and tonight, some of those pathways kicking off. Say somebody may have missed the deadline. Is there a little bit of wiggle room left, or do they need to wait to be able to get signed back up?
Yeah, I would say for some of these classes, we do have a little bit of a wiggle room. So just reach out to us and we'll try to get you in if we can. Obviously, if they've started, it's important to get those first couple of meetings, but we also want the classes to be full. And so I know we're still trying to do that with a few of them. Certified nursing assistant, we need a few more of those. Pharmacy technician, need a few more of those, and EMT basic as well. So if those are classes you're interested in, we'll be glad to work with you on trying to get you in.
All right, but if they are not ready for that right now, you will have some coming up in February. So let's talk about some of those pathways that'll be available in February.
Yeah, so we have some, like I said, a lot of them we try to start that second week of January, but we do have some good, valuable classes that we're going to try to offer in February. The 1st of February, I think around February the 8th, we'll do Introduction to Welding and Cutting. We'll have a small engine repair class, which is really cool. And then we'll have, I think, a residential wiring as well. So those will be right at the beginning. And then kind of in the middle of February, we're looking to offer an electrician assistant and then also a distribution associate. So it's a little, I guess, for a beefed up forklift operator, right? So kind of distribution warehouse type training on that. And then always, every 4 weeks, we have a food service pathway. So we're continually offering that class. I tell you, if you want a job, you come do that food service pathway class and you will get hired as soon as you get done with it. Restaurants are knocking down the door to get people hired
awesome.
in. So
that's awesome. Well, Josh, I appreciate everything you and your crew do over there in Belden to give these people an opportunity to better themselves. Once again, kind of just give them an idea of who they can come talk to you or anybody else about just coming to explore these pathways and where they can find out more information.
Yeah, sure. So again, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. My phone number, as I said, is 662-407-1569. We also have an email address that we use. It's pathways, and that's with an S, at iccms.edu. And then all the information, all the pathways are listed on our website. So you go to iccms.edu, and in the top right corner, you'll see a workforce tab, and you can find the pathways there, and it'll have information about all of them.
Awesome. Well, Josh, appreciate your time today. I know busy getting squeezed in here, and anytime we can help you promote some of these classes, just let us know.
All right, man. I sure appreciate it.
We'll be back more with the ICC Hour right after this. Are you a high school senior still undecided about your college choice? Then make plans to visit ICC for February Fridays, where you can meet with staff members about scholarship opportunities, housing options, financial aid, and everything else you need to know to become a member of the ICC family. Campus tours will be available, and participants will receive a free t-shirt while supplies last. Email go2ICC, that's GO2 ICC at iccms.edu for more information or to register today.
Why settle for a checking account that just holds your money? Renaissance Rewards Extra gives you so much more. Like savings at more than 400,000 retailers, 24/7 roadside assistance, a cell phone protection plan worth up to $400, $25 in ATM fee refunds per monthly cycle, and a great interest rate when you meet 3 easy qualifications. Get extra today at rewardsextra.com. Renaissance Bank, understanding you. Member FDIC.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small-town dealership, small-town prices.
Itawamba Community College signed a memorandum of understanding for a preferred candidate program with the Mississippi Highway Patrol. The initiative is a pilot program that will be implemented at ICC.
There's a whole host of opportunities that exist for a young lady or a young man that wants to get into a career of law enforcement, wants to stay in Mississippi and give back to the state of Mississippi, that this helped get them an education. And we're very much excited to be here at Itawamba Community College and to make this announcement.
And this is a great opportunity to continue to grow our law enforcement professionals. And the Mississippi Highway Patrol, as we well know, always is in need of more troopers. And so what a better way to develop a partnership with one of our state's best systems of law enforcement.
The MHP Core program is aimed at students who are focusing on a degree in criminal justice.
It's an extreme importance and something that we're trying to create is an agency at Mississippi Highway Patrol and the Department of Public Safety where people that want to be involved in law enforcement have ample opportunities to better themselves by getting an education.
What we see is as a win-win opportunity for the Mississippi Highway Patrol and for Itawamba and the students that attend school here.
The agreement will allow those who are enrolled to pursue a degree in ICC criminal justice program, meet with the MHP recruiter, and apply for the MHP preferred candidate program.
They have their associate's degree and get their education, then they can enter into the application process. They will have, we think, a leg up because they'll have a knowledge of what to expect and what we do, and we'll have goals in sight that maybe that they've set after they've seen what we have to offer.
Currently, entering into the ranks of Mississippi Highway Patrol requires a completion of 23-week training program held at the Mississippi Law Enforcement Training Academy.
Part of we're not reinventing the wheel, right? I mean, if you look at what the military does, their recruiters are out there talking to high school students about the career path that they can take in the military, and we're really wanting to talk to young people about the career path that they can take in law enforcement.
Participants of the preferred candidate program will gain knowledge and skills that will be utilized to protect and serve the citizens of Mississippi.
If this just cost a little bit less.
Let's take a look at that with the Renaissance replay. Make the right call with over 400,000 shopping discounts right from the Renaissance Rewards Extra checking app.
Might be a little while before I get to the bank.
That's an incomplete pass. Let's give it a Renaissance replay. Renaissance Mobile Check Deposit. Make the right call and open an account with Renaissance today.
Hey Indian fans, I'm Ricky Murphy, real estate agent, Tommy Morgan Realtors, and I'm also a proud alumni of the All-American Marching Band. Itawamba Community College was my home for 2 years, and where you decide to make your home will be one of the most important decisions of your life. Whether you're looking to create a plan to buy your first home, or if you're ready today to make a move into your forever home, give me a call or send me a message so we can discuss your next move. And from my family, Roll Tribe!
Tomorrow. Tomorrow is what we anticipate, what we work for, what we want to improve. At Itawamba Community College, we offer the courses, pathways, and the training that can help turn your vision of tomorrow into a reality. So why wait? Your tomorrow can start today at Itawamba Community College. The best start here.
My name is Holly Wheaton, and I'm an early childhood education instructor and program director here at Itawamba Community College. Our early childhood education technology program is an engaging, superb 2-year program that prepares students for a professional career as early childhood educators across a variety of career paths.
The Early Childhood Program at ICC is a fully online program that educates students to work with young children. Even though it's an online program, students will spend 8 hours a week in childcare during their 2 practicum courses. We are aligned with national early childhood standards, and our students apply those as well as the Mississippi Early Learning Standards in their coursework. Throughout our online coursework, we offer a solid foundation on childhood development, theories, and practices. We focus on teaching students how to utilize an integrated approach while planning, preparing, implementing, and evaluating developmentally appropriate learning experiences that meet the diverse needs of children. The capstone courses are the 2 practicum courses. In these 2 courses, student teachers spend 8 hours a week in ICC's preschool classrooms or an approved center. During these 8 weekly hours, our students put into practice everything they've learned throughout the program, from classroom management to tending to the social and emotional needs of children. When they graduate with their AAS degree in early childhood from ICC, not only will they have a firm understanding of child development, but they will have a portfolio of developmentally appropriate activities ready to use in their own classrooms.
Our graduates of early childhood education receive an Associate of Applied Science degree. Upon receipt of that degree, they are ready and prepared to enter the workforce as teachers in public or private early childhood education centers, center directors, or even an assistant teacher in the public school system. Some of our graduates choose to go on to a university and continue their 2-year degree to earn a bachelor's degree. For example, some students go on and receive a Bachelor of Science in Early Childhood Development. This is especially beneficial if they wish to teach in Head Start. Lead teachers are required to have their bachelor's degree. Some of our graduates decide they want to go on and be an elementary education teacher, and they choose to get a Bachelor of Arts in Early Childhood Education or a Bachelor of Science in Elementary Education. So whether you choose to stop with an associate's degree or continue on to a bachelor's degree, we want you to get your start in early childhood education right here at Itawamba Community College. The best start here.
Welcome back to the ICC Hour, being presented to you by our friends over at Renaissance Bank. They are the bank that understands you. Visit renaissancebank.com to learn why. And don't forget to visit rewardsextra.com to find out more about Renaissance Rewards Extra checking account. ICC and the Regional Rehab Center in Tupelo recently launched an innovative partnership with the addition of free adult education classes at the Regional Rehab Center in Tupelo. Now, classes will meet from 1 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. each Wednesday and Thursday in Tupelo. I had a chance to catch up with ICC's Director of Adult Education, Mr. Lindsey Patterson. the Regional Rehab Executive Director, Robbie Parman, and ICC President, Dr. Jay Allen, to talk about the addition of the free classes at the center and also kind of touch on the long-standing partnership between ICC and the Regional Rehab. So, Lindsay, tell us how this came about and just some of the other significant information that people need to know about this.
So, we were actually approached by Mr. Robbie at Regional Rehab, and he came in and we got to talking and bounced around some ideas about what services they provide and what we could do and how he could bring the educational aspect to Regional Rehab. And I said, man, we'll make it work. We'll put somebody on site and teach classes there at your facility.
All right, and then how do people find out more information or maybe get signed up for the classes?
So we've got a social media post that's kind of circulating with Itawamba Community College, and but they can contact myself or Mr. Robbie. My number is 662-407-1512, or they can contact me via email at lfpatterson@iccms.edu.
All right, what can people expect out of this?
This is something where when you step into an HSE classroom, a high school equivalency classroom, it's intimidating because you're dealing with individuals that have not been in a K-12 classroom in quite some time. We're trying to create an environment where it's stress-free, whether it be the anxiety you have with the academic side or the financial burden that you may think comes with it. It's completely free, and we have instructors here to help you along the way.
So, Robbie, talk about what this means to the Regional Rehab Center.
This is huge, this partnership. Number one, the partnership with Itawamba Community College. We have a long-standing relationship with them. The college has been so good to us throughout the years, very supportive in so many ways. But we have been thinking about ways to provide more services to some of our clients as well as the community. And we were talking about a possible online education, online diploma that we could do or different things like that, just because we were seeing so many of our clients that were falling through the cracks and needed to get to that next level and provide more opportunities for them. And we didn't know what program we could bring, but we met with, I actually went to Three Rivers Planning and Development, and we're talking to them about maybe doing an online education program here. And they were like, you need to talk to Lindsay in Itawamba Community College, because that's what they're doing. And we came and met with Lindsay, and sure enough, it was exactly what we were wanting to do here at the Rehab Center. And I was like, there's no reason for us to recreate the wheel or start something fresh, because ICC is already doing it and doing such a great job at it. So when Lindsay said they could bring an instructor here and we could help some of our clients as well as the entire community, they could come here to the Rehab Center, it was a no-brainer for us. And we were happy to be able to do that and very excited about the opportunity for our clients and for people here in the area.
Awesome. Well, if anybody has any questions, how can they get up with you or anybody here?
Yeah, they can give the Regional Rehab Center a call here at 662-842-1891. My name's Robbie Parman, or they can reach me by email at rparman@regionalrehabcenter.com with any questions regarding the program or also regarding the Rehab Center.
Dr. Allen, talk about this new opportunity that ICC has here and what it means to the college.
Well, for ICC, we've had a long-standing relationship with Regional Rehab Center, and when Lindsay and Barry Emerson brought me forward this idea of coming over here and teaching these high school equivalency classes, it was a no-brainer. Because of that great relationship and our ability to move the needle for the communities that we serve, and we know Regional Rehab has done a tremendous job of that. What a great ministry they have across the region. We couldn't help but want to be a partner in this. The high school, we know that for we see it as the path to prosperity goes through education. So to help people that did not achieve that high school education while they were in high school, we're able to do that for them, and we're really, really good at that in helping them reach those goals.
We'll talk about the partnership that ICC and Regional Rehab shares and what that partnership means to both.
Well, for oftentimes they have individuals that they refer to us, and we have individuals that we refer to them for different needs that they provide here at the Regional Rehab Center, which is a tremendous plus to have that. But just a great working relationship, the ability through the college's years to do some fundraising for Regional Rehab, their ability to support our efforts, it's just a great partnership where we get to really make an impact on our communities.
Don't forget, for more information on the free adult classes at the Regional Rehab Center in Tupelo, you can email adulteducation@iccms.edu. That's adulteducation@iccms.edu. Are you a high school senior still undecided about your college choice? Then make plans to visit ICC for February Fridays, where you can meet with staff members about scholarship opportunities, housing options, financial aid, and everything else you need to know to become a member of the ICC family. Campus tours will be available, and participants will receive a free t-shirt while supplies last. Email go2ICC, that's GO2ICC @iccms.edu for more information or to register today.
Ooh, fumble. Let's give her a Renaissance replay. Make the right call with Renaissance and get cell phone protection with Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking. Sign up today.
$5 for my own money?
That's a bad call. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking with ATM refunds today.
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says I love you for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. In Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people, millions of orders. This is Howie Sonic.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
The robotics program at ICC is a program that allows the students to learn about industrial grade robots that are used in local companies and also in companies globally. The robotics program is a 2-year degree, and after the 2 years, typically the students, when they graduate, they'll get a Associate of Science degree in robotic and automated technology. The graduates that we have from ICC with the robotics and automated technology degree go into companies around here that have manufacturing and that have specifically robots in their manufacturing or automated processes. When the student finishes our program, there are certificates available through various robotic manufacturers. The blue robots that we have here are called Yaskawas, and through the Yaskawa company you can get certifications for material handling, certifications for welding, certifications for paint applications, things like that. In our area, we've had an increase in robotic applications added to many of the companies here, so the job market is very good for a robotics technician. They generally start around $20 an hour, which is about $40,000 a year. So it's a really good entrance for a student of any age. So most all of the companies we have here now that manufacture products are using some kind of robot or some kind of automated process. So there's lots of opportunity in our area for good jobs. It's a really fun thing to get into when you can program a robot and have it do something repetitively, and you can walk off and leave it. You know, to me that's gratifying. A robot does not need the air conditioning, it does not need the lights in the room to be turned on and that kind of thing. And it's just fun to work with. To enroll in the robotics and automation program at ICC, go to ICC's website, www.iccms.edu, and apply to the college first. Once you apply to the college and you're accepted, then there's an application process for the robotics program.
Today tastes like a home game, like a huddle. Tastes like we're bringing the heat, and like a front row seat. Today tastes like we're a team, and it never tasted this good.
Why settle for a checking account that just holds your money? Renaissance Rewards Extra gives you so much more. Like savings at more than 400,000 retailers, 24/7 roadside assistance, a cell phone protection plan worth up to $400, $25 in ATM fee refunds per monthly cycle, and a great interest rate when you meet 3 easy qualifications. Get extra today at rewardsextra.com. Renaissance Bank, understanding you. Member FDIC.
Are you a high school senior still undecided about your college choice? Then make plans to visit ICC for February Fridays, where you can meet with staff members about scholarship opportunities, housing options, financial aid, and everything else you need to know to become a member of the ICC family. Campus tours will be available, and participants will receive a free t-shirt while supplies last. Email go2ICC, that's GO2 ICC at iccms.edu for more information or to register today. And welcome back to the ICC Hour presented by Renaissance Bank. They are the bank that understands you. Visit RenaissanceBank.com to learn why. And don't forget to visit RewardsExtra.com to find out more about Renaissance Rewards Extra checking account. Now, as we talked about in the top of the show, this week we are going to focus on the ICC tennis teams. Coach Michael Metz coaches both the Lady Indians and the Indian squads. He's excited about the upcoming season and the returning sophomores on both teams and looks forward to a strong recruiting class of freshmen to help step up and keep things moving forward this season. Lee Adams had a chance to sit down with sophomores Brianna Ball and Russell Mormon, along with Coach Metz, to talk about the upcoming season. Before we go to that interview, I do want to remind you to visit letsgoicc.com to keep up with everything ICC athletics, including seeing the full schedule and roster for the 2022 tennis teams.
Brianna, exciting time back on campus here for your sophomore year, getting ready for your sophomore season. Talk about the excitement, how it feels to be back.
It feels really great. I really miss my teammates over the break, but I'm really looking forward to this season and fighting the cold with my teammates.
All right, well, the season coming up quick here. What are some of your goals and team goals that you have for this 2022 season?
Just, improving my game on the court, endurance, speed, racket pace, all that good stuff. I really look forward to bonding with my team and my coach and just having a great last year.
Russell, exciting time back on campus getting ready for your sophomore season. Just talk about how it feels and how everything's going to get ready for the season.
Man, it's going good. I'm glad to be back out here on the courts. Be able to get out here and hit some balls, man. Ready for the season. Okay,
well, it's a little cold right now. Practice is a little bit different going indoor, but talk about this year, some of the new faces coming in and some of the other returning sophomores.
Man, I'm excited for this year. It's been going well so far, and we have some new faces now, some internationals that just came in. Looking forward to a big year this year. It's going to be big, man. Let's go.
Well, talk about some of your individual goals, what you've been working on, and what you want to see this team accomplish this year.
Yes, sir. I've been working on some strengths on my tactical game, physical strengths and all that, but more placing the ball in certain areas and trying to push the opponent off the court and get in there and get it done, man. It's been going well, and I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully we can qualify for nationals this year again and go big.
Another season's coming up quick here. Got everybody back on campus, getting practice going. Just talk about the excitement of having both your teams back and getting ready for this 2022 season.
I'm super excited. I think that's one of the hardest things for me is going through a fall with these kids, and you want like a little bit of a break, but it's also like you just cut it in half, and we wanted to keep going and get back out there on the court and get to practice. And then you hope during that time frame that they've done enough to stay in shape and not get too far behind, because we start the season earlier than we ever have. We're starting very last week of January. It used to be in February, so getting started earlier and earlier.
Okay, well, let's talk about that women's team. Got some returning players back, but you also have a lot of new faces as well, which is the life of junior college tennis.
Absolutely.
Just talk about this women's team. Talk a bit about those sophomores, the leadership you want to see out of them, and what you want to see out of these freshmen this year.
Yeah, well, we always say, like all my coaching colleagues, that if you have a group of kids that maybe are not trying as hard, they're not here very long. When you have really good kids that work really hard, they're not here very long, and so that's kind of the good and bad thing. And I feel that way with the sophomores we have now. Gaia Del Sordo, Brianna Ball, Maddie Angle. These girls, you just don't find girls like this, like from a character standpoint. they're selfless, they're very kind. I've been blessed this year to have a women's team that just gets along, they're together, they really want each other to do well. And we're going to count on that this year because the league is very tough and character really matters.
Okay, well, let's talk about that men's team. Same thing with the women. You got a few guys coming back, sophomores, that helped you win a lot of matches last year. Just talk about them, what you expect for leadership from them sophomores and some of those new faces as well.
Yeah, well, and said that in other interviews when I got here, like for us to really be successful, it can't just come from the practice court with us. You have to have people that are intrinsically motivated, that put in all the extra work to get better, and we have that in our sophomores this year. Russell Moorman, I would get up in the morning to work out and see him at the gym every day before the sun comes up. All those that are around him know when they look at him that he's just a different guy. He started for us playing number 5 and doing well, and this year he could be playing as high as number 3, and not just playing there but doing well there. And so it says a lot about his work ethic. And then Ronzo Olachia from Lima, Peru, he knew when he got here that he needed to get stronger, that he needed to hit more pace on the ball. He goes home for Christmas, he comes back, first week out here, he's hitting twice as hard as he did in the fall, which says a lot about his work ethic, and he's got a smile on his face wanting to show me what all he's done over the break, and you can really see it when he's on the court.
Okay, well, lastly, let's talk about the team goals you have for both the women and the men's team, and what you want to see these teams accomplish this spring.
Well, we always want to try to play for the state championship, and then obviously with that gets a trip to the national tournament. Top 3 gets to the national tournament. We had a great experience in Dallas last year with the men's team, but I haven't taken the women's team there yet. We've had some setbacks in the past, losing the top girl in the league in the mid-season. So I would like that for them too. I really want to see these sophomores have that experience. I want the freshmen to experience it. We have a lot of young faces this year. The league is tough. Used to be there was 1 or 2 teams that were legitimately in it. I could honestly look you guys in the eye and say I can count legitimately 5 teams that have a chance to win the whole thing, and I think we're in that discussion, but it's going to be tough.
Okay, well, lastly, talk about that tough league that we do have here in MACCC. Just talk about some of these big matches you're going to have this year. I know you don't really necessarily circle one because you want to win them all, but just talk about some of these tough matches that you might have here at home or on the road.
Well, I think you're always going to talk about Jones, Mississippi Gulf Coast, Meridian, Colin, East Central, Hines. These teams are all going to be really good. It's interesting because in certain seasons, these teams that have won the championship have been very deep with the Mississippi kids. The international players that usually hold the 1 and 2 spot, there was usually maybe 1 player from a college that was just head and shoulders above everybody else, or maybe 2. This year we went to the ITA in the fall, and you look across the board and there's 4 or 5 teams that have people at that international spot that are really, really, really good players, and that's on men and women's side. So it's for people who like tennis, you're going to see a much higher level in our league this year. At least in the 6 years that I've been here, I can't remember it being this talented.
All right, Coach. Well, we look forward to this season, and best of luck.
Thank you.
That's home. That's just like the Ravens. That's just like Pahokee, Florida. That's my second home. I got my degree from there, my first degree, college degree. It's part of my heart, it's part of my soul, it's part of my spirit. And, it's everything. Itawamba Community College, baby, it's everything. It shaped me up to being a great man because it was part of the journey of me becoming the young man I am today. And it's home, man. That's it. Like, I can go there and lay my head down without no problems. Itawamba Community College, the best story here.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
Hey Indian fans, I'm Ricky Murphy, real estate agent, Tommy Morgan Realtors, and I'm also a proud alumni of the All-American Marching Band. Itawamba Community College was my home for 2 years, and where you decide to make your home will be one of the most important decisions of your life. Whether you're looking to create a plan to buy your first home, or if you're ready today to make a move into your forever home, give me a call or send me a message so we can discuss your next move. And for my family, Roll Tribe!
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small-town dealership, small-town prices.
Playing on tour takes years of dedication, hours of practice, focused precision, and nerves of steel. That's how you become great at the game, but not how you should bank. That's why Allie Ewing chose Renaissance Bank. Their easy-to-use app makes banking a breeze, no matter where she is. Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
Are you a high school senior still undecided about your college choice? Then make plans to visit ICC for February Fridays, where you can meet with staff members about scholarship opportunities, housing options, financial aid, and everything else you need to know to become a member of the ICC family. Campus tours will be available, and participants will receive a free t-shirt while supplies last. Email go2ICC, that's GO2 ICC at iccms.edu for more information or to register today. And that's going to do it for this week's show. I invite you right back here next Tuesday, starting at 1:06 p.m. for the ICC Hour presented by Renaissance Bank. Now, if you happen to miss any of today's shows or any previous shows, they're available on our YouTube channel, typically shortly after we wrap things up here. All you have to do is search the ICC Hour. That's the ICC Hour on YouTube. And don't forget to go ahead and like the show and subscribe to our page while you're there. You can also keep up with all things ICC by visiting iccms.edu. That's iccms.edu, and all things ICC athletics by visiting letsgoicc.com. One more time, that's letsgoicc.com. If social media is your thing, you can follow us on your favorite social media platform at ItawambaCC. That's all one word, ItawambaCC, and Let's Go ICC. Again, that's for the athletic side. Let's Go ICC. We'd like to thank Renaissance Bank and all of our sponsors you heard throughout the show this afternoon for helping make the ICC Hour possible here on Super Talk Mississippi. If you would like to learn how you can advertise through the ICC Hour or ICC Athletics, give me a call at 662-862-8059. That's 862-8059. And don't forget to visit RenaissanceBank.com to find out why they are the bank that understands you. This is Adam Gore saying so long to next Tuesday. I hope you guys have a blessed week. And as always, Roll Tribe. Are you a high school senior still undecided about your college choice? Then make plans to visit ICC for February Fridays, where you can meet with staff members about scholarship opportunities, housing options, financial aid, and everything else you need to know to become a member of the ICC family. Campus tours will be available, and participants will receive a free t-shirt while supplies last. Email go2ICC, that's GO2 ICC at iccms.edu for more information or to register today.
Why settle for a checking account that just holds your money? Renaissance Rewards Extra gives you so much more. Like savings at more than 400,000 retailers, 24/7 roadside assistance, a cell phone protection plan worth up to $400, $25 in ATM fee refunds per monthly cycle, and a great interest rate when you meet 3 easy qualifications. Get extra today at rewardsextra.com. Renaissance Bank, understanding you. Member FDIC.
Here, you can be your best. The best train here. Learn here. Succeed here. Perform here. Win here. Thrive here. Itawamba Community College. The best start here.